So here we're adding fractions with the same denominator, but we have two answer boxes. That's because we can write our answer to these questions as both an improper fraction and a mixed number. So first we have 4/5, so 4 parts out of 5 on our fraction bar, and we're adding 2/5, so that's 2 parts out of 5. You can see that adding is putting things together, and altogether we have 6/5 because each of these is 1/5 and we have 6 parts. Now what we can do is push these parts together, and that gives us one whole fraction bar shaded and then 1/5 of another one. So as a mixed number, 6/5 is 1 and 1/5. That's because 6 divided by 5 is 1 remainder 1, or because 1 times 5 is 5 plus 1 is 6, and that's our numerator. Next we have 3/4, so 3 parts out of 4, and we're adding 3/4. Now, as an improper fraction, our answer is 6/4, because remember, each of these pieces is 1/4, and we have a total of 6 pieces. But again, we can push what we have together, and that makes 1 whole and 2/4, so that's our mixed number. And we can get that answer because 6 divided by 4 is 1 remainder 2, or because 1 times 4 is 4, and then we need 2 more to get 6, and that's the numerator of our improper fraction. Now 7/8, so 7 parts out of 8, and we're adding 5/8. That gives us 12/8 altogether, because remember, when we add fractions with a common denominator, the denominator stays the same in our answer, and we just add the numerators. And you can see that each of these pieces is 1/8, and we have 12 pieces altogether. But what is 12/8 as a mixed number? Well, if we combine to make 1 whole, that gives us 1 and 4/8, and that's because 12 divided by 8 is 1 remainder 4, because 1 times 8 is 8, and then we need 4 more to get to 12. Finally, we have 2/6 plus 5/6. That's 7/6 altogether, because the denominator stays the same and we just add the numerators, and because each of these pieces is 1/6, and altogether we have 7 pieces. Again, we can change it to a mixed number, because if we group to make 1 whole, that gives us 1 and 1/6 as our mixed number. And that makes sense because 7 divided by 6 is 1 remainder 1, and the denominator of a mixed number is always the same as the denominator of the improper fraction. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that was helpful. If you're a teacher or a parent, then please subscribe or go to keystage2maths.com to download resources for this lesson and many more. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.